All right, today we will talk about BJP coming into power in the state of New Delhi, which is the capital of India again, and this is bringing on super exciting times ahead. Before we talk about the super exciting times ahead, I will quickly draw upon what went wrong with Aap, what went wrong with Mr. Kejriwal, and what a disaster last one decade has been for the state of New Delhi. Having born and brought up in Delhi, it has been so disappointing to see the state Delhi is in today. And the entire credit goes to Mr. Kejriwal. Let's begin with the freebies. Let's begin with the free electricity. Let's begin with the free water. Let's begin with all the freebies that has attracted the the category of people which are absolutely giving zero addition to the economy of the city. If you're adding value to the city, you're adding GDP to the city, great. That is the only access for the city to grow. Why do you think Gurgaon is growing at the speed and at the rate at which it is growing? See, what happens with the freebies is you definitely get votes, and that is the game. But once you get votes, look at the state the river Yamuna is in. Those were the promises that were given. And look at the state right now. Look at the state of the infrastructure. Look at the state of the roads. Look at the. I mean, it's horrible today. There was a time. Look at the state of real estate today. There was a time, a decade back, when if you stay in a decent place in Delhi, maybe West Delhi, Janakpuri, Punjabi Bagh, Rajouri Garden, or in the north or in the east of Delhi, you have a decent house, you could trade off that house and buy two in Gurgaon with some leftover, excuse me, with some leftover cash or capital. Fast forward 10 years, in a decade, you can barely trade off that house for a house in Gurgaon. Now, that is what the real estate market. Real estate is the right indicator of a city's dynamics and growth. So, a decade back, if there was someone who's coming from Delhi to Gurgaon every day and working in Gurgaon, they would be requesting, asking, discussing with their parents, hey, why don't we just move to Gurgaon? Why don't we trade off our existing property for a property in Gurgaon with some leftover capital? Today, you can barely make that trade off. This is what Mr. Kejriwal's politics has done in the last decade to Delhi, and this is exactly why it is a very exciting time ahead for Delhi with the BJP coming in. You know, given with BJP in Haryana, BJP in the central, and BJP in Delhi, it will definitely have this sort of correlation between the three to drive the growth. I mean, Delhi is the capital of India for that matter. Yeah? Come on, look at, you go to Washington or you go to any capital city of any country, any developed country in the world. It has this charm, it has this beauty, it has this amazing aura that Delhi had started to lose in the last decade. Is why it is very exciting that we can bring that aura back, we can bring that excitement back. This will also, the micro markets of being in a real estate industry as well, this will also have an impact on the micro markets which are surrounding Delhi. So ideally, if we talk about Dwarka Expressway market, which is sector 110, sector 111 of Gurgaon, which are bang on the border of Delhi, it will have a great positive impact in that market as well. Now, you will ask me, will the prices in Delhi still increase? Of course, it will increase. Delhi, it is the prime location, it is the prime market, but not at the rate at which we are looking at cities like Gurgaon that is drastically, growing. Will the people still want to move to Gurgaon? Yes, of course, they will. The Gurgaon is now emerging as a city where the entry for a basic 3 bedroom flat is 3, 4, 5, 6 crores, and anywhere the more amenities and the more facilities you get, the more the price is increasing. So it is eventually going to be towards the higher side, towards the upper middle class side, where which will attract the Gurgaon market. What happens to Delhi? Delhi, anyone who lives in Delhi will now be in the hope कि यार 10 साल अगर हमने रुके हैं और हमने अभी तक गुड़गांव शिफ्ट नहीं किया है या गुड़गांव में प्रॉपर्टी ट्रेड ऑफ नहीं करी है, सो येस दोज पेरेंट्स ऑफ दोज किड्स हु आर सेइंग ओके वी नीड टू मूव टू गुड़गांव बिकॉज माई जॉब इज देयर, द पेरेंट्स मे होल्ड एंड डेफर फॉर अ बिट गिवन द होप of BJP coming in. These were my 2 cents about the recent election results, and I will also make a detailed video sharing my point of views in depth. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. If this makes sense to you, give it a thumbs up. If it doesn't make sense, give it a thumbs down, let me know, and thanks for watching. Bye.